I've been talking to my sources following the New York Comic Con about Star Trek, and we've got a very interesting rumor to tell you about. Welcome to Sci-Trek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. So obviously you've probably, if you are a Trekkie, heard the rumor that Alex Kurtzman let slip that they've been talking about Janeway returning to a live-action Star Trek series. And Jonathan Frakes letting slip that these might not be the last voyages for at least some of the crew of the Enterprise. But what does all this mean? Because we've had lots of rumors about Star Trek series coming up, like Section 31, that don't seem to be going anywhere. And there's going to be a hole left behind by Picard that we assume a new series will step in and fill. But what series will that be? Well, as I say, it doesn't look like Section 31 is happening from what I'm being told. Michelle Yeoh has signed up to a couple of other different projects now. And even though that project and that series would have been amazing, it doesn't look like it's happening. There were a couple of other Star Trek ideas as well, but it looks like Kurtzman has decided to go in a different direction. He has seen the popularity of Lower Decks. He has seen the popularity of Prodigy and characters like Janeway returning, and he wants to do something live action in that time frame. Now, Picard has not been a massive success, but we can even see from Picard Series 3, from what we've seen so far at least, that Alex Kurtzman is already going this direction of bringing back all the characters and setting a story within a federation that we know and love within the time frame of a few years after the Next Generation. So what I'm being told by my sources is that we are going to get a TV show that is based around the Next Generation time frame that will follow on immediately after Picard Series 3. It will be within the universe that's roughly been set up by Picard. But I'm also being told that big sections of a particular Picard Series 1 are going to be completely ignored. There's a whole android war and all that sort of thing that I'm being told did not go down well with fans because it didn't make sense and it was a bit shit, and will be generally ignored in this new series. But what will the new series be? I hear you cry. That a series is currently in development that will follow the USS Titan and will have 7 of 9, generally one of the most popular characters to have returned to the Picard series, as captain.
Make it so. Make it so.
Now, I would prefer we saw the next generation of the next generation. Get the Enterprise F, the Odyssey class starship that we're going to see. We know, we've seen it in the trailer. We're going to see in Picard Series 3 and follow the adventures of that ship. But it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. I did wonder whether they might go and basically build a series based on the Stargazer, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen either. It seems to be that it's going to be the USS Titan. That it's going to be an episodic series that, again, Kurtzman has learnt his lesson, and the popularity of Strange New Worlds has taught them a valuable lesson. And the series will be based more on that sort of style, but in the modern time frame. I say modern, the time frame we're used to, as in following from the Next Generation. So, over the next couple of years, what's Star Trek going to look like? It looks like Star Trek is going to be Strange New Worlds, that is moving towards remaking the original series, as far as I can tell. It's going to be Prodigy, it is going to be Lower Decks, and it is going to be the last couple of series of Discovery, which is obviously way in the future, and we're going to have a Next Generation time frame series with 7 of 9 as captain aboard the USS Titan, a ship that I'm sorry, I really don't like.
I don't know.
So that's one problem. I saw this in the original teaser trailer for Picard Series 3, and I really didn't like it. It's a saucer section in the whole front of the lower hull. It's supposed to be a mix between modern and original, because this obviously vessel is supposed to be a Constellation class, a new Constellation class. It doesn't work. It just doesn't. It's just ugly. I actually then, though, start to see it traveling at warp. I thought actually, it did look pretty cool at warp. It's one of those ships that just looks better moving. I don't know why. But then I saw it in lots of other angles, and some angles I like, some angles I hate.
Got it. Stay inside.
Aye, sir.
There's been a lot of stuff on social media, and actually the guy that designed the ship has had a lot of shit on Twitter, which I don't make. That makes no sense. He's created designs you don't like. It's not a personal attack. Don't give him crap for it. You know, it's just like, I don't get that. But it's not a ship I like. Moving on. I do actually, though, love the idea of a new series with 7 of 9.
7 of 9.
You owe me a ship, Picard.
She is one of the more interesting characters within this time frame. She has been absolutely brilliant in Picard Series 2 in particular. And if it is true, and this is the direction they're taking Star Trek, this is a series I will most definitely give serious attention to, and will have to resubscribe to Paramount Plus to watch, which is annoying. But I'm going to have to resubscribe when Strange New Worlds comes out anyway. So, yeah. That's the way to deal with streaming services, by the way. Pay for them for a month, cancel them. Leave it a couple of months, pay for it for a month again, binge watch everything and cancel it. That way you only have to have 1, maybe 2 streaming services at a time, and you get to save some money. But guys, what do you think about this rumor that that's the way they're taking Star Trek in the next couple of years? Is it something you'd want to see, or is it just more Kurtzman rubbish? Get in the comments and tell me exactly what you think. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. It really helps us out. And if you want to become a fully fledged Sci-Trekker and you enjoy the content, hit the join button. As always, please stay safe. I'll see you next time.